We were like, oh, we'll do a 30-minute workout, not that dissimilar to this. And after 30 minutes, Lindy's like, all right, I'm just gonna finish my round. And then we ended up working out for 32 minutes, and then it was over. And she's like, all right, so if we work out for 15 more minutes now, we will have gone for an hour, including the warm-up. And I'm like, what happens with a 30-minute mashup? Just go. Oh, it's your 25 minutes? 8, 10, 12, while you're on there.
8, 10, 12.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm gonna finish this round. We're gonna go till I say we're done.
I'm Sean Pastuch, owner and founder of Active Life. And cut. I'm Sean Pastuch, owner and founder of Active Life, and I met Lindy Barber about 3 years ago now. She was posting on social media, I think it was Twitter, that she was dealing with some really bad knee pain and she didn't know what to do about it, and she was really scared that she wasn't going to be able to even perform in the CrossFit Open when she was working with, you know, Rich Froning and CrossFit Mayhem, and it's not a team you want to let down.
Competing. So I competed as an individual in 2013 and 2015, and because of the back injury that I had, even without outside help of Dr. Sean or some kind of movement specialist at all, I was already reserving my own volume because I knew that my body could not handle as much volume as a lot of what these other games athletes were doing. When I moved to Cookeville at the end of the 2016 season, it was exactly what I wanted to do. I wanted to be completely immersed. I wanted to win the games again with my team, but that was when it started to get a little bit harder to say no, because now I was in the city. It was really easy for me to drive 10 minutes up the road and to do the next workout, or to get the text from Rich that's like, hey, well, I'm gonna go back up to the barn and do a rowing workout if anyone wants to come. And it took basically all of 2016 and until my knee injury to learn that it's okay for me to say no, because I had moved down there to be to be completely immersed in the CrossFit culture down there, in the community, in the Rich Froning world, and that's what I wanted to do. So the whole first year I hardly said no to anything, and I think that's what honestly led to my knee injuries, because I just kept going and I kept doing because that's what I was there for. So then that's what he got used to in the 2016, which no fault to him, and then I hurt my knee, and then I had to re-talk to him again and tell him, I know that I've been around, but I need to rest more, and you have to trust me like you did, and what I'm doing right now, and the reason why I'm resting today, or the reason why I'm not squatting again today, or the reason why I can't do the worm thrusters again today, is because I want to be able to do them at regionals. And because I want so badly to win regionals and to win the games again, that I need to not squat today so that I can squat then. I want to be the athlete that you want me to be when it matters. I can't be that athlete today.
So when we started to look into what Lindy's program looked like while she was working with the team at Mayhem, it was apparent that one of the biggest issues she had was volume. There was just too much going on, and we find ourselves saying this to people all the time. There is no corrective exercise for a volume problem. You just have to scale it back. Now, the symptoms that came from the volume problem can be fixed with corrective exercises, but the volume still has to be cut way back. So there's a lot of communication that needed to happen there, because now you have Rich Froning, 4-time fittest man in the world, who wants to know why you're not doing everything the team is doing. You have other teammates who are looking at you like, is this girl really willing to put the work in? Or is she a slacker? So there was a lot of, here's how you're gonna communicate with your teammates about why this volume is not necessarily the best thing for you right now, or ever. You know, the way that Lindy trained from the beginning of the time when we met her to the way she trained in the end, you'd have to ask her, but I would imagine she would say it was totally different. She's not doing anywhere near as much, and she's still doing more than most people are doing. But I think that there are so many people out there who will see a story like hers, see what she's doing on a daily basis, be like, oh, that's low volume for Lindy, and think that's low volume for them too, and it's not. It's just too much.
We are at the current Sean Pastuch HQ gym, which is his backyard garage gym, at his house, while I'm here visiting for a couple days to hang out in New York.
Lindy is staying at Hotel Active Life. That's the guest room upstairs, which is soon to be turned into another bedroom for another kid. The hotel room is always offered, but yeah, it was offered. She can corroborate. But no, I think there's something cool to waking up, having breakfast together, and then like planning the day out at the table that you don't get if someone goes back to a hotel. There's also like hanging out until you're ready to go to bed. And you also, you know, she gets her time by herself. I don't need to hawk around, but no, I think there's something cooler about being at the house.
I started working with Dr. Sean actually in the end of 2016, after the 2016 season, leading into 2017 and 2018 season of the CrossFit Games. I started working with him because I started having a lot of bad pain in my knee. So I put out to Twitterverse, just, does anyone help me? Does anyone know what this is? Or can anyone kind of direct me to the guidance of someone that can help? I got a message from Jeremy Kinnick who said, I know this guy, he's really awesome. I'm gonna tell him you're gonna contact him. Just trust me on this, you won't be disappointed. I had a phone call with Dr. Sean. It was within 20 minutes that he had told me, I got you, I can help you with this, I'm excited to work with you, but we need to start right away. Like, we're running out of time already. So I said, okay, like whatever you need me to do, I'm on board. And I did. I put full trust into him because he gave me confidence in the beginning that he knew what he was doing, he knew that he could help me, and he knew that he was going to do everything in his power to help me to win the games in 2017, which was my goal as an individual, as a part of CrossFit Mayhem Freedom at the time.
Bend over row.
10 bend over row, like single arm. Yeah. We can do bench supported. 12 tricep pull downs, and 15 lateral raises to the bike. Cool?
Yeah.
Okay.
Upper body pump.
Yeah. Well,
50 pull-ups, 100 push-ups earlier.
Wait a minute. Hold on. There's another part of the body?
Yeah. I guess not today.
I can't
not
see
today.
that.
There's not.
I can't see that.
There's no lunges.
So as far as I'm
There's no booty work. Yeah. I can't see it.
We're doing a little mashup. Trying to get jacked. Next summer starts, like 9 months. So we're just trying to get jacked and stay alive. Yeah, I do enjoy these workouts, generally speaking, more than the ones that leave me on my back or, you know, sweating really, 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 really hard and wondering where I'm at. But I like those too from time to time, twice a week or so. It's a scientific fact that you become 10% more fit when you take your shirt off.
Especially with someone that is programming for you in general, for something that you care a whole lot about and something that you're putting your life into, and then someone that's programming on top of that for your injuries, and you are trusting them to take you out of injury back into health. Trust is a massively huge deal. And he, in the beginning, there was not, I mean, it's not like I went in completely trusting everything that he was gonna say, but I trusted the source that sent me to him enough to give the effort. And I am a person who, like, I'm gonna be friends with you until I'm not, and I'm gonna trust you until there's a reason why I don't. So with him, it was like, well, I'll try everything that you tell me, and as soon as it's not the way you say it's gonna be, or as soon as I'm right back into pain, or as soon as you tell me something that pushes me back, like, then this is done, and I don't trust you anymore because you've led me astray. And he never once did that with me. As someone who immediately was like, this is cool, and let's work together to fix your injuries, but on top of that, let's work to figure out your mental state and how you're actually competing in your head and why your mental state may be affecting the way that your body's reacting, and let's figure out why you're having the emotions that you're having and why you're having the drawbacks to training that you're having. So as soon as I realized very quickly that he's much more invested as a coach in you as a person than just in your injuries and fixing those. I immediately appreciated that and trusted that a lot more because he was clearly trying to help me as an individual, not just me as the CrossFit athlete who has a knee issue. And I loved that from the get-go. And then on top of that, he fixed my injury and helped to heal it in the exact timeline and way that he said he would, that from that moment I was totally sold.
Establish that first and foremost, you're here for them. And one of the ways to do that is to tell them the truth. Like with Lindy, it was, hey, I'll take you on as a client. But I need you to commit to the idea that you're not going to be the Lindy Barber who you're used to being in the open. Like you're not gonna qualify for regionals this year. And then it was, you're gonna be okay for regionals, but you're not gonna be the fittest on your team. I need you to be okay with that. And then by the games, you'll be extremely fit. And that's what we did. And I told her, anytime you need a conversation along the way, I'm happy to talk you through how to discuss this with your teammates.
I'm talking about I told him about when I called you and I was like, Sean, it's not working. It's January. I'm still in pain. Like, I don't understand what is happening.
Sean, it's been 4 weeks.
Yeah. What do you mean? It still hurts to walk downstairs. What is happening? And that's when he's like, okay, here's the timeline. This is what's gonna happen. I was like, whatever, dude. But it worked. I stuck with it and it worked.
The most important thing for anybody to take from a story like Lindy's is that you need to work with somebody who you trust, who's gonna tell you the truth, and who's gonna work to communicate with. Because the relationship I have with Lindy is not built on quality programming. It's built on trust. And she doesn't fly out to New York to do fire pits and media with us because the programming has been great. She flies out because there's trust there and there's value in the relationship that goes above and beyond just what's written on the workout. And if you don't have that with your coach, the relationship is probably going to end in a way that neither of you are really looking for. And you might not even be able to get out of that relationship what you started it for.
Then it was like, oh my God, the games are over. Oh my God, we actually won. Like, I'm not on this team anymore. It's officially over.
So what's the next phase of Lindy CrossFit?
Man, that's a question we've been pondering all day.
This is a deep question.